Okay.
Tyson turned it down publicly.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Well, Tyson apparently ditched their promotional deal faster than he gave up on landing a punch in the ring against Jake Paul. And not just any deal, this was supposed to be a partnership that would have made Meteor's pockets jingle. Instead, they watched Tyson bail out.
Tyson made $20 million, allegedly. Jake Paul allegedly made $40 million. There were over 72,000 fans who attended, $18 million at the gate. This was actually the 9th highest combat sports.
To cozy up with Netflix for that Paul fight, leaving Meteor holding the financial bag. And to make things worse for Mike, now they're in London's High Court. And let me tell you, it's not just a casual legal scuffle, it's a full-on drama meeting. Ours asking Tyson to fork over $6 million. But it's not just about the cash. No, it's about that extra layer of embarrassment Tyson's getting here.
He won. Everyone won. Jake Paul won. Mike Tyson won. Netflix won. The fans, they got something. I don't know.
Yeah,
The fans won.
They got reality.
He may have been knocked out in the ring, but this lawsuit, it's like the referee counting him out again, except it's in a courtroom, and his opponent is might or not Paul. And you know what the saddest part is? Tyson's probably going to be outclassed again. In this one too, the fight, yeah, he was outclassed that. Lawsuit, same story, different day.
Boxing like a business.
Right.
He's handling like
it was a governing body, something like that?
No, it's like this is play to, hey, let's put these, hey, you want this? Hey, come on, let's put this. Yeah, they don't want to fight. Hey, you guys want to fight? It's me. Yeah, let's fight together.
Let's talk about the fight. November 15, the 2024, a T&T Stadium, Texas. The hype was out of control, like everyone thought they were about to witness a battle for the ages. 70,000 fans packed into the stadium and millions more tuned in on Netflix ready for a legendary showdown. That was going to be the historic boxing match, right? But what did they get instead? Something closer to a senior citizens fitness class.
Here.
That suggests it may have been somewhat rigged. Now, there's varying degrees of arguments. The first is
Tyson threw 97 punches and landed a total of 18. Yes, 18. That's less than a quarter of what he aimed for. If this is his idea of a comeback, someone needs to hand him a new plan. Maybe a rematch with his trainer, not a YouTube star. Meanwhile, Jake Paul doing what he does best. Collected a fat paycheck without breaking a sweat. He won unanimously, which was honestly the most shocking part of the whole thing. And Tyson was too busy battling gravity even to notice Paul was in front of him. At one point, I have expected the referee to pause the fight, hand Tyson a chair, and ask if he needed a glass of water to get through it. And of course, the internet did its thing. Social media exploded, except this time, it wasn't because of excitement. Fans were livid. They paid premium money for what they thought was going to be a brutal brawl, only to watch a circus show. Twitter went into full roast mode. Worst fight ever was trending faster than Jake Paul running from actual professional body. ERS well, X has spoken the fight.
A 28-year-old kid who, used to be a YouTuber, and he's worked hard to learn boxing. He really has. He's come along. But really, he's still not of that level.
Was scripted. Everyone is talking about this on X, and the script was actually leaked on X a few days ago. The conspiracy theory started flying. Two fans claimed the fight was staged, and honestly, they might be onto something. Tyson's sudden exhaustion and Jake Paul's surprise dominance felt more scripted than a reality TV finale. If there was a fight script, someone should have at least made it interesting. Maybe throw in a surprise knockout or a steel chair. Even boxing purists couldn't resist join. In the roast session, they labeled the fight a disgrace, comparing it to a budget wrestling match. Legendary fighters chimed in, probably wondering how the sport they built ended up starring a retired champ and a YouTube prankster, and a lot of people were buffering and unable to watch it despite signing up to pay for it. And as if things couldn't get messier, Netflix somehow managed to make it worse. Their live stream crashed harder than Tyson's in round 5, with buffering issues and outages affecting about 90,000 viewers. Now Netflix is facing a $50 million class action lawsuit from angry fans who are probably more entertained by the error screen than the actual fight, so let's tally the score. Tyson's being sued. Netflix is being sued, and Jake Paul is somehow walking away. Richer, more famous, and even more unbearable, if this fight proved anything, it's that Boeing might officially be dead, or at least trapped in a reality show nightmare where credibility taps out in round one. Next voice. But Netflix's biggest hit wasn't from angry tweets. It was the $50 million class action lawsuit filed by outraged fans. They claimed false advertising, emotional distress, and financial damages, demanding Netflix pay up for delivering the streaming equivalent of a flat tire, considering how much Netflix likely shelled out for the streaming rights. This lawsuit might be the most expensive buffering wheel in history. Legal analysts called this lawsuit Netflix's costliest glitch ever, arguing the company's failure to deliver a smooth live experience could redefine how streaming platforms handle live sports. It's like Netflix tried to be ESPN for one